Hey guys, today I'm Marine here with another MOS Profile. Today, talking about firefighters in the Marine Corps. A friend of mine, I've known her for a long time. You know, she went not to my school, but to a school near me, and we've just known each other forever. Her husband is a Marine firefighter, and she absolutely loves it. You know, and he loves the work. It's just, firefighting is a cool job, so how can you not like it? The MOS is open to anybody. You can do it when you first get into the fleet. You will have to, of course, pass the MOS school, but essentially you're a firefighter is what you do. And I really honestly don't know a whole bunch to say about it. I don't know where the duty station is or where the, the MOS school is at. Not sure where that is, but you have to basically do all the stuff that firefighters do. So you have to know how to fight wildland firefighters, which is very pertinent to now because of all the fires going on in Camp Pendleton. And so those guys, those firefighters are working their butts off to try to keep that shit contained. But you have to know how to fight wildland fires. You have to know how to fight house fires, structure fires. You'll respond to, car accidents, just, shootings, anything of that nature. Fire is almost always on the scene just in case. Because almost every firefighter, at least in the civilian world, has to be EMT certified as well. Especially if you're trying to get into it now. They pretty much require everybody to be EMT certified before they let them on. Just because it's getting that much more competitive. But other than that, it's a pretty basic job. You'll do inspections for buildings to ensure they're up to code. You'll check all over the place. You'll check all the buildings on the base. So say you're stationed in 29 Palms. I'm sure once a year, maybe twice a year, whatever it is, you'll go around inspecting all these buildings to ensure that everything is still up to code. And so that's a big part of it. And while you may not be doing it because you may not be a high enough rank, I'm sure you go along to help out your staff sergeants and gunnies and whoever else is actually responsible for it. But I'm sure you'll be there. You want to know everything about the different fire hoses that they use, the extinguishers, the forcible entry tools, anything and everything firefighter related, you'll do. So, yeah, it's a cool job. And if you get out of the Marine Corps, having that 4 years of firefighting experience will help a lot when it comes to getting jobs. And trust me, it will, because they are incredibly, incredibly competitive right now to get into the firefighting scene, which I've told you guys before, I believe. My father-in-law is a firefighter. He's been doing it for almost 30 years. And he's saying just, now the guys that are trying to get in, it sucks because you have to be so competitive. You have to have so much already under your belt, which a lot of guys who, before would join at 18, 19, would have a relatively easy time of getting a firefighting job if you're competent. Now it's a lot more difficult. Like usually when a station puts out an open position, and they're trying to find somebody for it, you'll get applicants from the East Coast. If you're here where I live in Washington, you'll get applicants from all over the place, and you'll literally have thousands of them. And so you have to make yourself more competitive. And by doing this sort of job, that will certainly help you a lot more than a lot of people have. So, yeah. All right, guys. If you have any questions or concerns, hit me up, and I will see you later. Semper Fi.